Hi, everyone. My name is Julie Bonner, and I started a bookkeeping business several years ago. Um, and I want to basically teach you how to start a business. Now, it could be a bookkeeping business. I will go specifically through what I have done to create this business. But I also work with a lot of small business types. And I will also be doing videos on what differences there are between different business types. Okay, a lot of the information will be the same regardless of what business you start. Sometimes there might be higher cash flow needs for certain types of businesses, but they all kind of work the same. Now, originally, I had this information on a platform where people would pay for this information, but I'm basically going to move all of it onto YouTube so that you can basically look at it for free. Um, then of course, my business could always consult with you if needed. If you find our information to be useful, we could become an advisory partner to you in starting your own business, and we can always discuss that at some juncture down the road. Um, but the information I will present here is free to you to use. So in this video, for example, down in the description, I will have 3 documents that you would need to kind of go along this journey, this learning journey of how to start a business. One of them is a business plan. It's basically the SCORE business plan. You can find it on the Small Business Administration website. It's a great document, works really well, and I'll talk you through the different sections. There's also a cash flow projection. Of course, that's an Excel spreadsheet, but you can adjust that in any way you want to fit whatever business type you're looking at. I'll show you how I use it, but it can be expanded or used similarly in any way that you like. And also there will be a tools assessment, which we'll get to later on. That's kind of some of the different tools you may have to use in your business in order to, like online software, cloud software, that kind of thing. So those 3 documents are down in the description below. Now, I will also kind of go through these 4 categories, and possibly some other, little videos about different things that don't really fall into these categories. But largely, it's marketing is one category, tools is another, starting and operating your business is 3, and finally, contracts, how you deal with your contractual obligations between you and contractors or you and employees, that type of thing. So we'll talk about all of that. Now, I will, a lot of times on the videos, I will have whether the information contained applies to any business or if it's specifically to the bookkeeping business, okay? And there will be some that are specific to bookkeeping, starting that kind of business. But a lot of times it will apply no matter what, okay? And generally, what I tell people about starting a business, and what I have found in starting a business is that uh, it's very empowering. That's probably the bottom line, right? It is, and I'll go into more detail about the pros and cons of starting a business, but largely for me, the pros outweigh the cons. Okay. And largely because I feel like I have agency over my work, how I work, all that sort of thing, right? And there's nothing more powerful than feeling like you have choices about how you live your life, about how your work blends in with your life, right? So I really enjoy it, and I hope that you will find it to be um, just as empowering. Okay. So I look forward to putting all this content on YouTube, and I hope you find good value in it. At any given point in time, You can ask questions in the comments. I will be happy to answer questions and respond to different comments. And of course, we are here and available for advice if you need it. Okay, thanks so much, and I'll see you later.